everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to just do a real quick and easy card, and some of it's quick and easy because I've already cut out and colored in my stamped image, and this is just one of the little dolls from Julie Nutting. I think she is adorable, and I just fussy cut her out after I stamped her and colored her with some of my alcohol markers. I think she turned out really cute, and I did 2 of them, so this is the card that we're going to make. We're going to do a fun little envelope. And I did put some sticker paper here so I could write the address on. And then the back of the envelope looks like this. And then you can open it up and the card is one of these longer kind of fun fold cards. And I just have my girl on there and it says, "You've got this," but you could write whatever you wanted on that little piece of cardstock. So let me show you what I did to make this. It's, again, super easy. And you want to start with a card base. So this is my cardstock, and because it's a totally different size than normal, I want to cut this at 8 inches by 7 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this, and I'm going to cut out 7 inches here, and then I'm going to make it 8 inches long this way, and then I'm going to score it at 3.5 inches on the 7-inch side. So it's going to be, I don't even know, I think this is an A10 size card. I'm not exactly sure, but the end product is going to be 8 inches by 3.5 inches. So there is this ready. And then I also need to cut my blue cardstock, and this is just some fun. I wanted to use this. I'm loving this. It's like foiled cardstock. I find it at Michael's. It's a Recollections brand. They have all different colors. I don't have all of them yet, but I am working on it because I really do like them. And this is the 8.5. So it's 8.5 by 11 to start, but I'm cutting it down to 7 7/8 by 3 3/8. So let's do the 3 3/8 first. So 1, 2, 3/8, 3 3/8. And then 7 7/8. So I'm going to open this up again and go all the way up to here. So it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller on each side so that it will line up onto this with just a little border. You could do the 1/4 of an inch thing that, you know, I normally do with cards, but on this particular one, I wanted a lot of the foiled paper to show because I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to just burnish this on the score line, and then I'm going to take that cardstock and that's going to go right here. Now, something that I didn't do on the last card, but I think I'm going to do on this card is before I put it down, I'm going to go ahead and put the little stripes on, and that is just washi tape, skinny washi tape. And I just kind of put it down here. And I just did 3 of them just because I wanted to give it a little something, but I wasn't exactly sure what. And if you do it first, then I can tuck these in behind it and I don't have to worry about cutting them off. But either way, it does not matter. I wasn't sure what I was going to do the first time I did it. And I know that doesn't surprise the majority of you. Who knows what we're going to do? Crafting in real life for sure, man. Okay, so now that I have those down, I can just fold them around, and then I know they won't be lifted. Now, are they totally straight? Absolutely not. Could I work on it? Sure, but I probably won't. I'm going to on this top one just because I can tell that I have the paper, or the washi tape was puckered, but there. It's still not straight, but I'm gonna say it's good. I kind of like the holographic next to the foiled paper. I think that look is really cool. And I am just using my tape runner and putting this down on top. And then it just gives it a little thin border. Ooh, even a little thinner border over here. Ooh, that's probably not even good. Might be too late to pick it up. Oh, we shall see. I don't want to ruin it. All right. Woohoo, I did it. Okay, let's do a little bit of a border on this side. If I can. Maybe I folded it funny. All right, I think it's kind of folded funny, but it'll be just fine. There we go. And I got a little mark up there. It's really okay. Oh, and I also have some sticker paper so that I can put that on for the address. And then what I did with the little bit of leftover blue cardstock from cutting this, did I already throw it away? Yes, I did. So when I was cutting this, I had just a little bit left over of the blue, you know, when I made it the 7 7/8. I wrote them down on little scraps here, so I had it to cheat. But this is what I'm using to do the sentiment. So I'm just going to make a little flag out of this. I'm going to cut it up this way, and then I'm going to cut it in the middle, and then take both ends and go up like that. And then I took that holographic washi tape and I put just a couple of them on the bottom of this, so on the tail of, and you could put whatever sentiment, of course, that you want on there. I put "You've Got This" on that one, and I don't know what I'll put on this one, and I just wrote it in, but you know, obviously you could stamp it, you could do whatever you think you might like to do. And then I'm going to take my little girl, I'm going to glue her down first. I haven't cleaned the tip of my glue thing for a little minute and it's clogged up, so I need to do that. So I'll just do this to put her down. So I'm going to center her from top to bottom, but I'm putting her a little bit over just so I can get my sentiment in here. And then I'm going to fold it, turn it over, and kind of smush the glue out. Now it does show on the foil a little bit more than you might like, so just know that. I probably should have been a little more careful. Now this flag looks a little bit longer than my first flag, so I don't know, I should have cut it down, or I could leave it big and just kind of put it over her legs a little bit, which is what I think I'll do. And I don't even know if I want to write a sentiment in here yet, because I don't know what I'm going to write. I have something in mind for this one. So this, let's see, what could I do? Maybe I'll just put "Hello Friend" and send it as just a card. And I think that's good. So let's put a little bit of glue on this. And I'm going to put this cap back on. And I will stick this on here. Like that. And again, I'm going to turn it over just because I don't want to rub on the front. There we go. And then I'm also going to add a couple things of bling. I'm going to add one on each side of her hair, like a little barrette. Now these don't like me sometimes. Oh, I got it. And then I also added some to her shoes on the last one, but I think what I'm going to do on this one is add one to here. And then I might get some smaller ones and do those on her shoes because I think that the other ones are a little bit big. Oh, here, I have little bitty ones here. There we go. That will work. And then I need to make the envelope, and I'm using my envelope maker to do that. And I've already cut it at 9 3/4 by 9 3/4, which is according to the envelope maker. So do yours the way that it says. But it says for this size card, which is 3.5 by 8, I need to score the first line at 2 7/8. So I'm just going to go to 2 7/8, and then, oops, I didn't get my bone folder out. 2 7/8, and then now it doesn't go all the way to the end, and that's kind of why I wanted to do this with you, because you can just kind of look at it and put it where you think it might go. Follow it up. Do that. That seemed to work okay for me on this last card, so I'm hoping that I can do that this time and make it be okay. So now I'm just lining up this little point with the score line I just made, punching and going, and of course it doesn't go all the way through again. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and line it up. And then do this and this. And this is just cardstock from my stash. And it's more like designer paper. It is not thick, which envelope paper does not have to be thick. So I kind of like it. It's from just a paper pack I'd gotten from who knows where. But it is very thin. And then this envelope maker also has a corner rounder to do each corner. And I wanted to show you this whole envelope just because it is a little bit crazy, but it works. I'm going to put this bone folder back in the envelope slot. And I will use this bone folder to make my cards. Then or my envelope. So I'm just going to burnish it on the score lines. And I don't know if you can already tell what the problem might be. It's not a problem, but it's a little obstacle. So the larger sides fold over the envelope. So if you fold these down, this goes way into the top part of the envelope. Not a problem. I am just folding them down. You can do whatever you feel like you want to do, but I think it looked all right if I just folded it down. I'm just eyeballing it, so sorry if my head gets in the way. Just like this, and then I will fold this one down. Just like that. And then, so what I did was I just took my glue, or my tape runner, and put it along the edges so that I can just fold that over. And then this one too. And then to seal the envelope, I'm just going to use my tape runner and put it here and here. Well, not seal the envelope, I guess, but to get it ready to be sealed. To make the envelope, I'm going to put this up like that. So I want this one to be a little taller. You could make it shorter if you wanted to, but that's kind of the way I did it. But, you know, of course, you can do whatever you want to do. And then this card will slide right inside and then folds, I was going to say nicely, but apparently I did fold this card a little funny, but it folds nicely on, over the card, and then you can just mail it. I think this was just be one stamp because it's just like an A10 I'm pretty sure that's right. Envelope. Now, because this is all funny and hard to read, I would definitely write in black. And I'm also taking just a spare piece of sticker paper that I have, and I'm cutting a 2-inch and about a 1.5 inch. These dimensions do not matter. And then I'm going to cut this down a little bit too, just so I can put my return address on it. Actually, I'm going to do even smaller than whatever it is, whatever I said. I think I'll do 1 inch by a couple inches for my return address. And then for the addressee's address, I made this one a little bit bigger. So I'll just put this, shoop, right here. And then for my address, I will put this right here. And then it's a fun envelope and a cute little card. So that's that. So thanks for watching. I hope that shows you you can do something quick and easy, but it's still, I don't know, I think it's really pretty. I would be happy to get this. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.